Aries pops up. Aries.
Yeah, it can also be a cop-out too. You know, trying to protect yourself maybe from not being hurt or from not actually applying yourself when it comes to love and or sex.
Did you just say or sexy?
Gotta get some strange.
Wow, maybe that turns them on. Like you're just calling them on their cop out. You're being a cop and calling them on the cop out, and then going like sexy time.
Sex.
Yeah, the Scorpios got away. I don't. Definitely not the way that us Leos do it. But Aries, let's see what's going on with the air ride this week. What am I going to feel? You know what, Aries, you're getting the Vampir's deck. I just got a feeling, you know, you've come out of a lot. There's a lot of Aquarius going on. You have to kind of understand this new world and these new things and new people. And I'm going to be honest, Aries. You got to do things differently, and your whole idea of the world that you want, it's not the way that it's going to be. I'm just going to tell you that. You've been playing by the rules too much with this kind of idea that you have control of the rules, and I'm here to tell you, Aries, that could you be missing out on your love story because of that? Your first card that you picked this week, you got the World card reverse. I can't make it up. I'm sitting here talking about the world. If you're gonna, you got the World reverse with the serpents everywhere. Oh, wonderful. Your challenge card that you got is the 5 of Swords reversed. Oh God. Okay. Your overall card that you got is the 9 of Pentacles. Well, at least she's holding up a big old fucking. Well, what does that look like? It looks like a little bit of a weird rose in the middle of a cemetery on a full moon. Your challenge card to get through the card. The card they had is the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. All right. Your world's turned upside down. I don't think that you really know what you're doing with your love life at all, to be honest with you. I think you're wasting your time with somebody who you thought you had everything figured out, but I think it's been shown that it's not working out. You got a 5 of Swords here. They're not putting enough energy in it, or you're not putting enough energy in it. You're not really connecting the world or the dot. You're too afraid to move on, though, for some reason. You know your vanity and you know your beauty in a good way, and I think that you know what you want, but why are you sticking around? I got a feeling that you're investing in something that is not worth investing in. I think that's what you're realizing. If you're in a relationship, you're realizing the areas in the relationship that you don't need to invest so much time and energy into, that aren't worth putting energy into, and that are making you feel disconnected in your relationship as it is. But I would say that Aries, that's the issue right now, is especially those areas that are dating, or they're in kind of weird spaces, or they're in a relationship that they just started or something. There's something off about this shit. And I feel like I'm just here to be the honest truth. I'm the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. You're over it. You're not into it. You're not putting any effort into it, or they are not. And you're trying very hard, and you know you're not getting your investment returned back, and you know that you're worthy of it, or, you know, maybe they're all about they're the ones ordering on Amazon Prime that they're beautiful, and they're just focused on themselves. I feel that's a big one. They're focused on themselves. You know what I mean, Aries? Like, I think that you need somebody that wants to be focused more on you. I know that you go after people very intensely, but you can also back off at the same time really quick too. So, but you know what? I'm going to just see this world card. You got the Knight of Wands. Well, yeah, I feel like a new situation is much better to go into, or the situations that you've jumped into where maybe you felt like the world wasn't the right timing. Maybe it's been about timing. So, you know, I feel like there's something about like the right time is starting to show up about a situation, and don't fuck it up. Like, it's definitely going to become quick and fast. Got a Knight of Wands. It's a big jump. You got the 2 of Swords reversed. So I think that, you know, there's no blindfold to knowing your vanity. I keep getting vanity. I don't know what it is about that word, but I keep getting, you know, your ability in manifesting all the beauty that you want. You're not blindfold to it anymore. So what are you doing? I'm going to be honest, Aries. I'm just going to be fucking honest as fuck. I always am. But you are wasting your time. You are wasting your time with bullshit energy. You know exactly where the energy is you want, and it's time to go jump towards that and stop acting like, oh, I don't know, and stop playing wishy-washy. You're playing way too much wishy-washy here, and it's not working out for you anymore. Your overall card that you got here is Pluto. It's time for a change and transformation and the rebirth energy, and that's the ruler of sex too, and the passion. I feel like you're missing out on so much passion, and maybe you're blocking it too, like putting so much in, like, no, I gotta do this, I gotta go do that. You're afraid, or they're afraid, and I think it's a little bit of both, because you're like, I don't want to go through this, it's not that great, or they don't want to go through this because they can feel from you that you don't feel it's that great, or vice versa. Your sexy card that you got for this week. Let's see this. Oh man, with a Pluto card. Woo! Aries might be, and they did get the Knight of Wands with two people in bed who's like, I think I love you. And it's like, who the fuck are you? You know? Oh, wow, it's going to be kind of interesting here. Pluto, transformation. What's your sexy time card? Oh, you know what? This thing's trying to fly out. You got the Six of Wands. I mean, this is definitely the victory card here. Holy cow. You ready to do a victory lap around the bedroom this week? Well, I think it's definitely going to be with something more transformational and new and different. Or, you know what? Could be doing a victory lap on not receiving what you really want. How do you want to see it? It's up to you. Your Astro dice this week is you got Venus and Leo in the third. Well, you definitely need something a lot more loving and exciting and more stimulating the environment that you want. Possibly a fire sign or somebody that is, you know, got that stimulation, or Gemini or Leo, something much more exciting in your life, much more stimulating and bringing you into the environment that you want. And also the one that communicates with you from the heart, because I feel like you're dealing with some people that just don't know how to communicate at all, or they're communicating on a very boring level and you're bored as fuck.
There could be little changes along the way that kind of, you know, get us out of that funk and kind of get us out of that funk with our partners. So maybe that's, you know, go and get a nice little hair update. Get a little cut and color or something. Get those nails painted something nice and sexy. And then guess what? That's going to spark a little interest in your partner as well. Because maybe things get stagnant. You know, we've been kind of talking about that. Things can get stagnant easy. And maybe, just maybe, you can change that. If you just put a little bit of effort into it. Not saying that you're not already. But there can just be that little change up within your life that's just going to spark it instantly. And bring it all back. Full circle, baby. Go get weird. Full circle.
Are you telling him to go to Sally's?
No. I'm saying go hit up your local, support local businesses, your local hairdresser.
That would be Sally's.
Independent contractors.
Tell me a beauty store that's independent that sells the beauty stuff the ladies want.
Sally's Beauty.
And get some Murray's.
Whatever it takes.
Or
fresh
Queen
cut
Helene.
and color. Little mani-pedi. Slip a finger.